Welcome back. Today I'm excited to listen to more Band-Maid. If you're not familiar with my channel, I'm not a professional reactor, and this channel isn't monetized. I'm just doing this for fun because I love Band-Maid. If you're not familiar with Band-Maid, this is a band of Japanese women who play hard rock, but also spread out into several other related genres, sometimes mixing them into one song, and it's just really impressive. It may be the first band that I've ever listened to in my entire life that checks all the boxes for me. I didn't realize that before I found them. I thought a few other bands had checked all the boxes, but I didn't even know what some of the boxes were until I found Band-Maid. And it's just been a really enjoyable experience over the last year and a half as I've begun to explore their music. What I've been doing on this channel is I started at the very beginning. Hopefully a timeline has appeared on your screen right now, and you can see that we started with Made in Japan, which was their first album back in January of 2014. I listened to every song on there. Then we did the single, their first single later that year, Love, Passion, Matador. I did New Beginning, which was their second album in 2015, and then Brand New Made in 2016. And very recently I did the single right after that, YOLO, from late 2016. And then just a couple of months later, as 2017 dawned, they released Just Bring It. Now, I have heard on the internet that for many people, for many Band-Maid fans, this is one of their favorite albums, if not the favorite album. So I'm looking forward to listening to these songs. The first song on here is Don't You Tell Me, which I know has an official music video, and I know it has an official live video that was released fairly recently. I'm going to start with the audio because that's how I grew up listening to music 99% of the time. And about 99% of the time now when I listen to music, it's just audio. As much as I enjoy music videos, I don't often have a screen in front of me because I'm doing things and I can have music on that I'm enjoying while I'm doing those things. I just can't look at it. So anyway, I think that's a long enough introduction. I'm going to go ahead and listen to the audio, and then I'm going to watch a couple of those videos. And if you haven't been here before, be warned, I am going to pause when I notice something that I want to talk about. Because for me, there's a couple of problems if I don't pause. One is that I'll forget what I wanted to say by the time I get to the end of the song. And two, if I just wanted to listen to the whole song without saying anything, I would just do that, and I wouldn't have a video going here. And if you want to listen to the whole song, it's on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure it's on Spotify and Apple Music and probably a bunch of other places, as well as on this album, which you can buy and help support the band. Don't You Tell Me, first track off of Just Bring It. Well, that song started off with a bang. I liked that. You know, everybody likes a song sometimes that builds up slowly, but I also like songs that just start at the tempo that you want it to play. That one had a nice, hard driving beat, and then just as the vocals came in, it seemed like the music pulled back to make some space for the vocals. I like that too. I don't know what she's saying. I haven't read the lyrics yet. But like a lot of Band-Maid albums, this one came with the English translations here inside the liner notes. There's the normal lyrics listed first, and then if you page back through there, just a little more than halfway through this booklet, there's the English translations of the song. Clean or dirty, rip away the skin, and we're all the same. I don't want to try that by, scientific experimentation. Let's just assume that that's true. Even if you hide it, I see it on your face. You're good at lying to me. What I heard here is top secret. Not a word to anyone. If you are so resolute, I'll lend you my ear. Don't you tell a secret, don't you tell a secret. Can you make a promise? Love me, love me, love me, and so on. Give me, give me, give me. Kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Everybody has a few secrets that they don't want to tell. You even have a way you look at someone. Do you think I don't know? Have you had enough? Not yet. Had enough? Enough? Always the same back and forth. At least let me have a little more fun. And then it says die for you, but it's D-Y-E. So I don't know if they meant D-I-E as in die for you like we normally say, but it says dye as in you're dyeing using colors to dye clothing or something. I'm not going to make an assumption either way. I just don't know. Someday, just like many dots become a line, so will everything we demand over and over again. We can always meet in the middle of the overlapping circles. I try putting a finger to your lips. If we pinky swear, we can't go back anymore. So don't you tell. All right, it seems like there's several things going on in there, but the big idea is don't you tell secret. So, got it. Let's keep going. I just wanted to say I enjoyed how during the verse, even though, like I said, the music had pulled back a little bit to make space for the vocals, that the guitars were just kind of not quite interrupting, but just just letting you know they were there. There was power that was kind of like pressing against the barrier there, and then it was, you know, ready to burst forth for the pre-chorus and then the chorus. And I also like, I don't know how they made the sound change like that. Maybe it's Akane going more with cymbals or something, but it definitely felt like there was an opening of the sound as they got to got from the pre-chorus to the chorus. And of course the vocal pitch had been building and building right before that point. Sorry to interrupt again, but yeah, the guitars were doing it again, but this time it felt like the bass was maybe playing a slightly different set of notes than it was in the first verse. It felt darker and more ominous even, and especially with the guitars just kind of chunking in there, chugging. I don't know what the right word is there, but there was just some quite almost like false starts of more chords, but the guitar is pressing and ready to charge here. This is a nice hard driving song, and there wasn't even a gap, barely enough time for a breath between the chorus when they went right into that verse, and I like that. Oh my goodness, that was a wonderful little feature there. I don't know how she did it, but at the same time that it sounded like a ton of work for Konami, it felt really relaxing to me. Just even though the finger movements had to have been incredibly fast there, it felt like peaceful somehow, but also at the same time building up in intensity. It's almost a contradiction. Maybe it is a contradiction, a paradox. I don't know, but that was beautiful. I was almost going to say I would listen to it again right now, but I'm going to do the official music video after this. So let's just keep going. And just like that, it was over. One thing I also forgot to mention on the feature, I really loved how the drums were in full support of that guitar feature. I just feel like so many bands get that wrong. Wrong isn't the correct word. That's not what I mean. I feel like so many bands don't make the effort to fully integrate the other instruments into the guitar solo. I've listened to, and so have you, we've listened to so many guitar solos and rock songs over the years where it seems like a lot of times the rest of the instruments just keep playing whatever they were going to play there if there had been another verse or another chorus, while the guitar replaces the vocals and does some special fantastic tricks, whatever. But I feel like increasingly, we noticed it several times in the previous album, but I really noticed it here that the drums did not do that. The drums did not not just keep the beat as if they were going through the same verses they had before, the same pattern. They completely changed to provide a background, like a tapestry behind that guitar solo. And that takes effort. They didn't have to do that. They could have just, maybe lightened up the sound a little bit, but still had the beat going with the drums and made it simple. But instead, they, or maybe Akane herself, composed a very special part that went along with that guitar solo, and that just made it special. Okay, I am ready to watch the official music video, which, by the way, I have seen before. I'm not claiming that I've never seen it before and I'm seeing this for the first time. I've definitely seen it before. I can see on the screen where I have clicked the thumbs up the first time I saw it. If I'm not mistaken, this one has actors in it. It's the one where there's like a banquet, if I'm not mistaken, and then, the maids are in back rooms or something, but it's been a while. But I'm also remembering all the other, again, in chronological order, videos that we've watched, all the official videos. I think so far it's just been them playing their instruments, correct? Like Nonfiction Days was out at a beach. Maybe not a beach. It was the one where they had the windmills in the background, maybe. And then there were Alone. They were in a small room in a studio. And then Thrill, they were in the white room, and so on. And some of them, I think they took some live footage. And I think before yesterday, they had, footage of them walking around in Seattle. So correct me if I'm wrong, and I know somebody will, that this is the first video in which they've hired actors and there's a storyline in the video. It's not just them playing instruments. But I think they're also playing instruments in it. I don't know why I'm trying to remember what happened when I can just click play and watch it. That's what you want me to do. Let's click play and watch it. I know it's pretty early to pause, but I just wanted to say before I forgot that Psyche looks really confident here singing in front of this. I guess that's a door. I see the pneumatic soft close there at the top, but I feel like she's definitely making more eye contact with the camera than she normally does, and she's doing hand gestures and body movement that just exudes self-confidence, which I don't remember having seen from her before in official music videos, so that's pretty impressive. And also just a few frames later, I was noticing the mirror here that I assume that's a mirror rather than a window that has the, so there must be a mirror on the other side that shows a bunch of the chandeliers going through there. And this looks like a really beautiful location here with these, what appear to be stone pillars, but they might be something that's, that's made to look like stone, whatever it is. It looks really nice. And how they have each member set up in it looks like a different corner of the different hallways, passageways in this setting. Let's keep going. I might have mentioned before that I was trying to learn Japanese. By the way, that's coming really slowly, as it normally does when you try to learn something at my age and you don't have, hours a day that you can spend on it. But I did catch a few words through there, so that means that I'm making some progress, I think. I did notice here, and it's Not only is it the first video that appears to have hired actors and have, I guess, kind of like a storyline, which I assume is more expensive than just making a video of them playing music, but it's also showing, I think for the first time, in a music video, the individual personalities or the assigned personalities of the different band members. For example, Akane is eating here. I apologize, Akane, for pausing right there with your mouth open, but Miku doing the maid cafe. Is that the magic spell? I've never been to a maid cafe. I hadn't even heard of them until, started watching Band-Maid, but I think that's what the little gesture that she did over the food was. I like that they're each, fulfilling a little bit of a role here. And again, the setting here, this building is just gorgeous. It almost looks like some of the side rooms in a museum, but I suppose it could be a banquet hall or a really nice hotel. As always, I assume somebody will let me know because some of you know a lot of the stuff about Band-Maid. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the video, and it definitely looks like they put some effort into this one besides just, hey, put some cameras up while we pretend to play these songs 10 times in a row and you get a bunch of different angles. I now remember what happens here. That was just so fun, and I'm glad that they did show the drums a little bit during the guitar solo, just a couple of brief flashes of Akane doing the flourishes. I don't know what you call that, but definitely making the guitar solo better than it could have been. And I also just wanted to say, I noticed that even though each one of them came in here looking like they're ready to, to take charge of this room, Miku seemed just a little bit more excited than the rest of them. I guess that's almost always the case. Although Konami speaking out there, she seems pretty happy about it too. I do like that they're trying out their acting chops in this video. Let's enjoy the fun here. I paused it before it faded to black because I, want to have that scene there on the screen. But yeah, that was fun. I like the idea of, I don't know what you want to call it, sticking it to the man, but, coming in here and getting all the wealthy folk out of the way and taking charge of this room. I want to go back just a second because I remember reading in a comment a while back that Misa threw a mic stand. And I just ever so briefly saw her throwing something. Okay, I think this is the part that people were referring to, and it went by really fast. And I at my age, I don't often catch that stuff that goes by really fast unless I come back and catch it. But I don't think that's a mic stand. I don't know. I'm not a musician. It looks like a lamp to me. That looks like the base of a lamp. It's got the cord coming out there on the side of it, trailing down. And I mean, I don't know. Maybe they make mic stands like that. But anyway, that was a really fun scene. I would love to spend a bunch of time going through frame by frame on the destruction. And it looks like they had a lot of fun filming that. Hopefully they did. Hopefully nobody got hurt. But anyway, I want to watch a live version of this. And I know there's an official live version. And I think on the other tab here where I've searched for the official live video, I found a couple of other lives too. So I might watch more than one. Okay, this one does not say it's official, and it's not on Band-Maid's official channel, but it does look like it was well filmed. I played just a couple of seconds. It sounds like the audio is good too, so I'm just going to listen to it. If it's not that good, I'll cut this whole part out and we'll go to the official one. But I'll probably leave it in. Anyway, let's go. to pause it right there. Choto was one of the words that I did recognize, and one app that I'm learning from has told me that it means one thing, and another app that I'm learning from has told me that it means another thing. I think it means just a little. Choto. One of you, of course, will tell me when this was because it doesn't say in the description here, or maybe where it was, but I think it's fairly early in their career, maybe not long after the album came out, because I've noticed definitely it's clear that Miku's in one ear and Konami's in the other ear. And unlike the studio version, where I assume Konami played both parts for the track, here I can definitely hear Miku playing pretty simple parts. Instead of the big chugs that were coming in with the guitar during the verse, I was hearing different things. They changed the parts since Miku is now, carrying part of the load on the guitars here, at least in the live shows. It still sounded good. I just noticed the difference of it, and it felt like that second part had been simplified somewhat because she's not that advanced yet. At least that's what I'm picking up. I don't play the guitar. It just sounds that way. Let's keep going. Okay, well that one cut off before I think the final note, but I just backed up a second so it wouldn't show all the ads on the screen. It was pretty evident in this video how far each one of them has come and how much each of them contributes to this song. It's a really fun song. I definitely felt like, especially compared to some of the fan cams from before this album, from 2015, 2016, probably 2016 is what I'm thinking of, it definitely felt like Psyche especially has become more confident as the front person for this band. Not only in the music video, where I think it was the first time that she was making lots of eye contact with the camera, and I think Miku did too. Here in this concert, it looks like both of them are a lot more comfortable being at the front of this band on stage than they were in the first couple of years of activity. And of course, Konami, Misa, and Akane are just really good at what they do. And the song shows that. Even though Misa didn't have a feature here, it was really solid, really apparent that she was holding up her end of the bargain in the background. I've got enough time to do the most recent official live video, which I'm pretty sure most of you have seen. Let's take a look. Okay, it is asking me to show chat replay. I do not want to show the chat replay. And in fact, when I watch one of these live premieres, I always X out the chat. That's just distracting to me. As some of you know, I get distracted way too easily. Let's see what they have. This is from late last year, November 2023, if I'm not mistaken, at Yokohama Arena on their tour, their 10th anniversary tour final. That is such a huge stage. I don't know if it's the biggest stage they've ever played on, but it's a lot bigger than a lot of the ones that I've seen them play on. I also like how they've updated their outfits, their battle armor over the years. I don't know, do they do it every tour? Maybe more often than that. I'm not sure, but I especially like Konami's new outfit here. I think Psyche's outfit has improved. I like it. I like Konami's. From what I've seen of Akane's so far, I like it better. Miku's seems like it hasn't changed that much. It's darker. I think Miku has more black and less white on her outfit than she used to. I can't tell that Misa's has changed all that much, but also I just mentioned Psyche's confidence in that previous video. She definitely looks like she's in full control here, and she sounds really good in this live recording. I'll back up a couple of seconds. That was really cool. I don't know if they've ever had a chance to do something like that before, where, Psyche can walk way out on I assume they've probably walked into the crowd a little bit at times, but to have that nice runway there and the platform in the middle, she's separated from the rest of the band by, 30 yards or so. That's pretty cool. And she strode out there with such confidence, such showmanship that they've come so far. This must have been an incredible show to attend, and it's incredible just to watch it here on the video. Let's do this solo and get out of here. Wow, that was really, really impressive. I wasn't expecting the bass, guitar trading off there, but I had just mentioned that Misa, was steady and solid in the background, and here she got to shine. All 5 of them have come a long ways, but Miku has come a long way. Here, the guitar part sounded almost like the studio track, or at least more so than it did in that previous live. You could tell that Miku had upped her game. And of course, singing while playing is not easy. And anyway, that was really fun. I think they deserve, every accolade that they get, and hopefully they will just continue to shine. I have so much fun listening to them and watching them off camera, but also here with all of you. Thank you for stopping by once again, and I'll see you next time.